Hello, and welcome to Route 28. Making right turns on US 1 because nobody wants to be wrong. This video, I'm new to YouTube, so I've only got a few videos down. Most of the videos that there aren't most. There are a few videos that I've already posted. It may not seem like it, but I worked real hard to produce those. And I'm learning as I go. Part of it has to do with lighting, camera setups, and this, that, and the other thing. I also have come to the realization that I have to be careful of what I say and how I say it. In order to make the point of this video, I need you to bear with me. So the first thing is this. How do you define a domestic terrorist? I defined a domestic terrorist as somebody who lives in America, was born and raised in America, or moved here at a young age and established themselves as an American, naturalized American citizen. Let's see. That covers most of it. And has been here for a while and established themselves in American society. I consider that person domestic, somebody that's here. A domestic terrorist is somebody who goes ahead, plans a horrific attack, arms themselves, and then carries out their plan. That is a domestic terrorist as far as I'm concerned. Today is March 31st, 2023. There's some substantial significance and maybe even some cruel irony associated with this date. First, Knox Pride. Have you ever heard of Knox Pride? Knox Pride is an activist organization in, guess where? Knoxville, Tennessee. Knox Pride is they're hosting transgender, let me see, I got it written down here, I don't want to get it wrong. Transgender Day of Visibility. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Okay, I don't even want to get into that. The point is, they're hosting it today. Apparently, because of weather conditions, they've had to take it from an outdoor event and turn it into an indoor event. And guess where they're hosting it? UT Pride Center. Now, UT Pride Center is actually the University of Tennessee, and I'm assuming the pride represents the pride that the Tennessee Volunteers have. UT Pride Center, where Knox Pride is hosting Transgender Day of Visibility. Wow. Does the name Evelyn Dieckhaus mean anything to you? It should, because today she was buried on the same day Knox Pride had their Transgender Day of Visibility. She is buried in Tennessee. And it's a sad day. And the reason for that is because a domestic terrorist shot up a religious school, killed 3 children and 3 adults. One of those children was Evelyn. That terrorist was a domestic terrorist. That terrorist was transgender. I have to be very careful. I don't want YouTube canceling me just for pointing out some obvious facts. But could you imagine if, say, the terrorist was a white man and the attack was held in elementary school in New York City somewhere. Could you imagine having a white pride visibility day on the same day that one of those students is buried? I think the mainstream press, I think all social media would be completely ablaze with protest and indignation. Where is that indignation today? There is just no sensitivity there. How difficult would it have been for Knox Pride to say, hey, you know what? We grieve with you too. We're not going to celebrate Transgender Visibility Day on the same day that one of our own children here in Tennessee, killed by a terrorist who was transgender, is scheduled to be buried. The funeral was today. 9 years old. Audrey Hale is a 28-year-old transgender domestic terrorist. That's it. I'm having a hard time saying anymore without really flying off the handle. So I'm going to end this video here. And next time, hopefully, we'll have something a little more lighter to talk about.